Part 3. Directions. You will hear some conversations between two or more people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, I just checked into the hotel and I'd like to visit the Newman Tower. Is it within walking distance?
Let me give you a map. You can see the hotel is here and the tower is all the way over there. I'd say it's at least 3 miles.
Well, in that case, I guess I could take public transportation. How much would the bus cost?
It's about €2 each way. But if you're going to visit other popular tourist places as well, you could get a one-day pass instead. They're just €6.
Number 32.
Hi, I just checked into the hotel and I'd like to visit the Newman Tower.
Number 33.
Let me give you a map.
Number 34.
You could get a one-day pass instead.
Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, I'm calling because I think I left my jacket in the overhead compartment on the plane. It's blue with white stripes. I arrived earlier today on Flight 98 from London.
Okay, I'll just need your seat number so we can check the row you were sitting in. That should be enough information to locate the jacket.
I was sitting in 36F, in the last row of the plane.
All right, we'll call you when we find it. And just so you know, you'll have to come to the airline counter in the baggage claim area to retrieve it.
Number 35.
Hi, I'm calling because I think I left my jacket in the overhead compartment on the plane. I left my jacket.
Number 36.
I'll just need your seat number so we can check the row you were sitting in.
Number 37.
You'll have to come to the airline counter in the baggage claim area to retrieve it.
Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Hi, Jisoo. We'd like to move up the press deadline for the spring catalog to the 14th. Do you think you'll have the pages about our Ralton furniture line ready by then?
That shouldn't be a problem. I've completed most of the design work, but we still need the product prices. Sasha, have you received the final product price list from marketing yet?
No, not yet. It was due on Friday, but I still haven't heard from anyone in marketing.
Marlene's the head of marketing. Let me call and ask her to get the listings to you so you can finish up the pages. The catalog is our top priority.
Number 38.
We'd like to move up the press deadline for the spring catalog to the 14th.
Number 39.
But we still need the product prices.
Number 40.
Let me call and ask her to get the listings to you.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, have you changed the menus here? I noticed there's a symbol next to some of the names of the dishes. What does it mean?
Oh, all the food with this green V symbol is cooked without meat. Some customers ask which meals are vegetarian, so this is an easy way for them to know.
That makes sense. A lot of people are trying to eat healthier now.
Oh, yes. If you look on the back of the menu, we've even added nutritional information about the food selections. Customers like these features so much that last month we were voted best restaurant in the area.
Number 41.
Excuse me, have you changed the menus here?
Number 42.
Oh, all the food with this green V symbol is cooked without meat. Some customers ask which meals are vegetarian.
Number 43.
Customers like these features so much that last month we were voted best restaurant in the area.
Go on to the next page. Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Mr. Thornton. I'm calling to confirm your dental appointment with Dr. O'Rourke tomorrow at 3:30.
Oh, yes, sorry, but I can't make it. My boss scheduled a meeting tomorrow afternoon, and I forgot to cancel my appointment with Dr. O'Rourke. When's the earliest I can reschedule?
Well, we don't have any appointments available until next month, but I can make a note to call you if we have any cancellations before then.
That's okay. Next month is fine. Just let me check my calendar before we make the appointment.
Number 44.
Confirm your dental appointment with Dr.
Number 45.
But I can make a note to call you if we have any cancellations before then. Cancellations.
Number 46.
Just let me check my calendar before we make the appointment.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Richard, I'm glad I ran into you. About the launch party for our new baseball video game, did you confirm the menu with the caterers yet?
Yes, I just called the catering company this morning, and their manager says everything is all set.
Good. And you had the idea of having the servers wear baseball hats to go along with the theme of the party. Is that okay with the catering manager, too?
She said it'd be fine, but we'd have to provide the hats. That reminds me I need to call her back to find out how many servers are working, so I can make sure to have enough hats.
Number 47.
About the launch party for our new baseball video game,
Number 48.
She said it'd be fine, but we'd have to provide the hats.
Number 49.
To find out how many servers are working.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Jessica, welcome to Charcroft Publishers. My name's George Watanabe, and I've been assigned as your book publicist.
Thank you, George. You know, I've never worked with a publicist before. Could you tell me how we'll be working together?
Well, we want to make sure each book we publish sells well, so a publicist is assigned to promote it. With your book, we'll start by building interest through social media, and then follow up with a book tour.
The social media part is fine. I already have a website and a blog, but I'm not sure about a book tour. I'm not really comfortable speaking in front of strangers.
Number 50.
My name's George Watanabe, and I've been assigned as your book publicist.
Number 51.
With your book,
Number 52.
But I'm not sure about a book tour.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me? Do you work here? I'm interested in one of the cameras on display behind the counter. It's on your right.
Oh, you mean this one? The Bellani X13.
Yes, that's it.
Just so you know, the battery that's included doesn't last very long. You might want to buy an extra one if you're planning to use the camera a lot. A rechargeable battery only costs about $15.
Thanks, but I'm on a tight budget, so I'll just use the one that's included.
Number 53. What does the woman mean when she says,
Excuse me? Do you work here?
Number 54.
I'm interested in one of the cameras on display behind the counter.
Number 55.
The battery that's included doesn't last very long. The battery
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation with three speakers.
I'm worried about the production rate on assembly line number 3. The machine that seals the mobile phone boxes isn't running as fast as it should, and it's slowing down the whole process.
Oh, we've had trouble with that machine in the past. Instead of having it repaired again, I think we'd better just replace it.
I agree, but we should try to get a new one put in as soon as possible, or we might have to shut down that assembly line.
Okay, I'll call the company that supplies that equipment.
Yes, see how soon we can get it installed.
Number 56.
I'm worried about the production rate on assembly line number 3.
Number 57.
Instead of having it repaired again, I think we'd better just replace it.
Number 58.
I'll call the company that supplies that equipment. Supplies that equipment.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Nahal, how was Vancouver?
Relaxing, thanks. Nice to do some sightseeing and take a break from work. How were things while I was away? How's the search for a new engineer going?
I think we've found our person. I left you the paperwork here on your desk.
Is this Cesar Villa's resume? He's a friend of mine. You're telling me he's applied for this job?
That's who I was referring to. He really impressed everyone.
I'm glad to hear that. I've known Cesar since college. We had classes together. I've run into him over the years at conventions, but I had no idea he was applying for a job here.
Number 59.
How was Vancouver?
Relaxing, thanks.
Number 60. What does the woman imply when she says,
Is this Cesar Villa's resume?
Number 61.
I've known Cesar since college. College.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
Good morning, Ms. Lee. This is Clyde Anderson from Business Global magazine. I'm writing an article on waste reduction programs, and I understand your company has made significant achievements in that regard at your manufacturing plants.
That's right. There are programs in place at our food plants in both Shanghai and Mexico City. We've reduced the amount of packaging waste by 40% in the last year.
That's quite impressive. Will you be implementing the same program in the United States soon?
Well, we'd like to. It might be hard to do at our California-based plant, though. There are a lot of regulations to consider.
Number 62.
This is Clyde Anderson from Business Global magazine.
Number 63.
We've reduced the amount of packaging waste by 40% in the last year. The amount of packaging waste
Number 64. Why does the woman say,
Well, we'd like to.
Go on to the next page. Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and order form.
Hi, Mr. Olson. I'm Eun-hee Son from Circle Optical Supplies. I'm calling about the order you placed yesterday.
Oh, yes, I ordered supplies for my eyeglass store. Is there an issue?
Well, we only have 25 of the eyeglass cases you ordered. Unfortunately, we won't have any more in stock for another 2 weeks.
Oh, no. We have a promotional event starting next Friday, and we usually provide a case with each pair of eyeglasses our customers purchase. I guess I'll take the 25 cases you have, but I'll have to order the rest from another company.
Okay, I'll update your order. And as an apology, my manager told me to waive your delivery charge, so we'll cover the $20 shipping fee.
Number 65.
I'm calling about the order you placed yesterday.
Number 66.
Well, we only have 25 of the eyeglass cases you ordered. The eyeglass
Number 67.
told me to waive your delivery charge.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and floor plan.
Hello, I'd like to register for this year's garden show. I think it'll be a good way to market my landscaping business.
I'm sure it will be. We have 4 types of vendor booths. I suggest one of the elite locations.
Those are the most expensive, right? But I will take one of the spots directly across from the food court. I'm guessing there'll be a lot of foot traffic there. Do I need to pay now?
Just a deposit. And I'll give you an information packet in case you have other questions.
Number 68.
I think it'll be a good way to market my landscaping business.
Number 69.
But I will take one of the spots directly across from the food court.
Number 70.
Just a deposit.
Part 4. Directions. You will hear some talks given by a single speaker. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speaker says in each talk. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The talks will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following advertisement.
Middletown Fitness Club has just opened a new center on Chapman Road. Our grounds have indoor and outdoor facilities for volleyball, tennis, and basketball, plus the biggest rock climbing wall in the city. We'll be celebrating our opening with a special event this Friday at 6 o'clock, featuring one of the biggest sports stars of our generation. Basketball legend Mike Clark will be here signing autographs. Get here early because the first 50 people through the door will have their picture taken with Mike. Only the first 50, so don't be late.
Number 71.
Middletown Fitness Club has just opened a new center on Chapman Road.
Number 72.
Basketball legend Mike Clark will be here signing autographs.
Number 73.
Only the first 50, so don't be late.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Hello, I've called this meeting of the software development team to share some good news. We've already exceeded our sales projections for the new software, and I'd like to thank you all for the late nights and weekends you spent working to design such a great product. So the management has decided to give you all a bonus, which will be included in your next paycheck. Thanks again for your exceptional work.
Number 74.
Hello, I've called this meeting of the software development team to share some good news.
Number 75.
And I'd like to thank you all for the late nights and weekends you spent working to design such a great product.
Number 76.
So the management has decided to give you all a bonus, which will be included in your next paycheck.
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, Mr. Callahan. This is Connor from Ballyaway Hotel in Dublin about the company retreat you've booked with us for the first week of October. I'm calling to confirm that you're still reserving a block of rooms for 30 people. If the number has changed at all, please let me know. Also, I know you were considering a welcome dinner for the first night of the meeting. If you're still interested in that, you can view our menu options on the hotel's website. Please give me a call back when you have a chance. The number is 555-0101.
Number 77.
Hello, Mr. Callahan. This is Connor from Ballyaway Hotel in Dublin about the company retreat you've booked with us for the first week of October.
Number 78.
I'm calling to confirm that you're still reserving a block of rooms for 30 people.
Number 79.
You can view our menu options on the hotel's website.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
I have just a couple more things to mention before we end today's meeting. I know this is already a busy time for all of us nature guides here at Greenwood State Preserve, but with vacation season coming up, we're expecting more visitors. To accommodate the increase in tourism, we'll be keeping the park open 2 hours later in the summer. This means that extra shifts will be available for all park employees, so please let your supervisor know if you're interested in working more hours. Also, if you lead groups on the hiking trails, remember that the Wildflower Trail is still closed due to renovations on the bridge.
Number 80.
In the summer. This means that extra shifts will be available for all park employees.
Number 81.
So please let your supervisor know if you're interested in working more hours.
Number 82.
If you lead groups on the hiking trails, remember that the Wildflower Trail is still closed due to renovations on the bridge.
Go on to the next page. Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following announcement.
Our company's annual health fair will be taking place next week. I'm excited to tell you that this year you'll be able to meet individually with a nutritionist to ask questions about your diet and get a personal nutrition plan. What an opportunity! How could you miss this? I hope everyone will have time to participate. Oh, and we're asking that you sign up ahead of time on the sheet posted in the break room. We need to know how many of you will be attending.
Number 83.
Our company's annual health fair will be taking place next week.
Number 84. Why does the speaker say,
How could you miss this?
Number 85.
And we're asking that you sign up ahead of time on the sheet posted in the break room.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following broadcast.
Welcome to Fayetteville Public Radio. On today's show, we have Nell McCarthy, the author of the best-selling book Life in a Brazilian Forest. We'll hear the fascinating story of Ms. McCarthy's experience of moving to Brazil and living in the rainforest to conduct her research on the Amazonian habitat. On June 16th, a feature film based on Ms. McCarthy's book will be released, so we'll also explore the challenges of adapting her work into a movie. I'd like to welcome Nell McCarthy to our program.
Number 86.
Nell McCarthy, the author of the best-selling book Life in a Brazilian Forest.
Number 87.
Experience of moving to Brazil and living in the rainforest to conduct her research on the Amazonian habitat.
Number 88.
On June 16th, a feature film based on Ms. McCarthy's book will be released.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Hi everyone. The first thing on the agenda this morning is to let you know that there's going to be some maintenance work going on outside our office today. This afternoon, a crew's going to be coming to repaint the lines between parking spaces in the lot in front of the building. This means that at lunch, we're going to need everyone to move their car either to street parking or to the parking garage on Jefferson Street. I thank you all in advance for getting this done, and I apologize for the late notice. It wasn't our decision to have this done today.
Number 89.
This afternoon, a crew's going to be coming to repaint the lines between parking spaces.
Number 90. What does the speaker ask listeners to do? Number 91. What does the speaker imply when he says,
It wasn't our decision to have this done today?
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and agenda.
This meeting is to familiarize our human resource team with changes to the orientation program for new hires. First, I'll give you a quick overview of these changes. Then we'll see a video that was recently created for all new staff. But we'll spend the majority of the meeting talking about the revisions to the employee handbook. That will take about 40 minutes, and then Shigeru will close with a brief review of the coaching process. Since we only have an hour, I'd ask that you hold any questions until we've gotten through all the agenda points.
Number 92. What is the purpose of the meeting? Number 93. Look at the graphic. According to the speaker, which presenter will require the most time? Number 94. What does the speaker request that the listeners do? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following talk and table.
As Mayor of Bloomville, I've called this press conference to announce the city's decision about how we'll be allocating the remaining funds in this year's budget. We researched the costs of doing various projects, and it looks like we'll have enough money to fund only one project, adding bike lanes to the main roadways. I know how popular the library expansion was, but unfortunately we'll have to delay that until a later time. I'm now ready to take any questions you have about the budget or about the project itself.
Number 95. Who most likely is the speaker? Number 96. Look at the graphic. How much will the selected project cost? Number 97. What will the speaker do next? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and chart.
I wanted to go over the recent production figures at our 4 steel factories before I make my presentation at the Board of Directors meeting next week. Our factories at Franklin and Hollister both met their projected quotas for February and March. Output at the Centerville factory, however, declined unexpectedly. Production at Centerville was strong in February, but was down to only 2,000 tons in March. Now, I have no figures for the Springfield factory because it was closed for more than a month due to damage caused by storms. But everything's repaired now, so Springfield will be back in business soon.
Number 98. What will the speaker do next week? Number 99. Look at the graphic. Which factory location does the chart refer to? Number 100. According to the speaker, what caused a problem at one factory?